No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Madison. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Missouri's offense takes the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal. Defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Fights off a defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Lee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coates. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Works the middle of the field. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw at Simmons. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Rebels! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's reeled in. It's Lee. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw him.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hauls it in. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. In the red area, it's Coates. Runs through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Offense changing the play. Flushed out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open, and I'm taking up.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacy.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Working that left side now. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run play action. It's caught downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And he'll loft one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Back to pass, it's Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield at Simmons. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. Hits the afterburners. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Lee. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Turns on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Finds his man. It's Dykes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Simmons. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Rebels are on the move. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's Lacey. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. release by the QB. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Caught in the backfield, it's Coates. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met it at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. The Rebels will line up to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Mizzou has... And the offense coming out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Reed. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Intercepted! They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bringing it back. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We'll punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the big hit.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The Sweet Feet buy a little time, trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Coates. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now the pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. The 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They're going back to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tigers are marching down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quick.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. On the run, it's Coates. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Might as well give it to him again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so they just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in.
The Sneak scores it. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game late. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Lacy. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Coates. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. When you hit this point in the season,